Greetings, my name is Sibanda, the CTO of Coxygen Global. Welcome to this video where I'm going to do some demonstrations about the Coxylib, which is a wrapper around Helios. It allows us to integrate any static website and web applications with Cardano blockchain. Let's get started. I've got some demos here that I want to show you. The first most important thing is how does this easily integrate with Cardano blockchain, with the wallet, and then the other thing is how does Jimba assist us with the front side testing and logging. So you can see here my wallet is not enabled, so I'm going to do that very quickly. Let us select this. Let's come back here and reload. Right there we have it. So you can see it has picked up the Cardano window. Then we enable it. Right here we are facing some issues with this DApp because the wallet is not in the right network. You can see here everything is not fine. Even it has not started working because connected to a wallet that is not in the right network. So we are going to change the network to pre-production. So this is a demonstration of the difficulty with working with a window-based, an extension, a browser extension-based wallet. Right now, we are on pre-production there. Let us reload. So you see everything now is working fine. But imagine now with new students from different universities that I have. They don't know anything about Cardano window, about Cardano wallets, and for them to get to terms with learning wallet installation management, 24 words, all this, it's a headache. That is why I used the Coxylib. Let's call it the Helios Coxylib library to create an easy to use wallet which does not need all these complexities. Let me switch and show you. So here I'm going to this Cardano decentralized application for on-chain credentials for the students for Haskell Bluetooth. Right, let me just show you here. At the moment, it's a very active platform. You can see, you can even check the dates. This was yesterday, day before yesterday. The enrollments have gone up to 378. It's very active. If you can check also the on-chain transactions, the students, they've increased to 831. But I want to show you how I use the Helios Coxylib to solve the problem. So with this one here, it does not need a Cardano window. It is a simply cross-platform application on a Cardano decentralized blockchain. I created a wallet called Coxy Wallet. This one here. Let me expand it for you. See, this Coxy Wallet is an upgrade onto this one here. We bypass these problems that we see here, and it was made possible by Helios Coxylib. Here you will see students are able to create a new wallet, get a wallet with an address, 5 addresses immediately, which comes pre-funded and pegged to a pre-production testnet within 5 minutes. Then they have a wallet, they have everything. They don't have to go to the internet to hunt for different wallets. And again, they get their 24 words. And then they can send, receive data. They can send also data to their friends here around. We will add this into some other dApps like decentralized exchange where they can exchange some tokens here. Right, let me show you how this one works so that you can compare with the other one. This one I need to log in. I've got a demo account here that I'm going to use to log in. You will not appreciate the ease of work using the Coxylib unless you see first the disadvantages, the problems new developers are facing, and how Helios Coxylib makes things easier. Right, I've got a demo pin code here. Don't always show your pin codes. So let us just a login. So here we just connect our wallet by a pin code. So here our wallet, my wallet is now connected. You can see now here is my address from the blockchain. Here is my balance. You can see here now with the wallet, here are the tokens that I minted using this here. So if you look at this one here, is a frictionless experience for new developers. But this is not the topic for today. For today, it was just to show you here that with just a single tweak, just changing the network, just a single tweak, like a network is on a wrong network. For example, if you are on a mainnet by mistake, hell breaks loose. And again, when hell breaks loose, you get all sorts of errors which you have to trace, check, or whatever. And then again, another disadvantage is before a student starts learning the most important thing, he has to spend a lot of time learning wallet management, pre-production preview, mainnet, 24 words. Then also he has to go and hunt for the test data on the forces on the websites there. And then sometimes here, I will tell you quite often, the DApp sometimes doesn't connect to, especially when the network is very slow. So you can't connect to the wallets, especially sometimes when the network is slow. Another problem is on a desktop, okay, we are able to get to where we want to work. This is also based on Helios Coxylib. But this disadvantage now, take it to a phone or a tablet, a mobile device or a tablet, then everything doesn't work. If you try to write your DApp connecting to a Cardano window on a browser that is on an Android phone, the connector is a hell. It works well on Ethereum, Cardano. That is why you need to appreciate the Helios Coxylib. Right. So here, the other most important thing you need to know about the Helios Coxylib. Let me show you the single file. It is about 3,000 lines. It is based on the, if I can show you from here, I just minified Helios mini. So if you look at the size of the mini now, I just minified to remove certain things that we don't need, so that is small. Down here you can see 700 kilobytes. The one I used was about 1.2 megabytes. So just remove things that were not important for what we need here. So basically that's all what we have exported atomic functions for this one here. Right. So now here I want to show you that this vesting, the Sibanda code is compiled on Haskell. And then we integrate it here. And then from there, we interact with the blockchain. Right, let us check the source code so that you see how simple it is. So you have a website, you just want to integrate. So what do you need to do? All what you need to do is to add a script type module. That's it. Of course, in your directories, you create a directory, JS, then you have your Helios-mini or your Helios, the other one, the standalone. Then that's fine. Then you decide which of these you need, but basically you don't touch that. You only come here on the Coxylib, and then here you just import the functions that you want to use. Right, when you have imported the function, how do you use it? Let me give you a good example here of how this uses a function. Right, let me give you here. We have wallet data. We have got wallet essentials here. Let's just show it clearly. Yeah, let me show you how. Here is wallet essentials. Right, from Coxylib, the whole wrapping, calling up of all these classes of Helios is done behind. And then this side, you only say, all right, I just want wallet essentials. And then you come here, then you give it your wallet. This is by default there. You don't change it. When you call this one, you just put it here. Even if you take out this, it will give you your wallet data. Then once you have your wallet data, you can now get auction details. And then you can now also use the script Sibanda one. You can now use this one. So the coding of this one as a developer, you only need to be calling these functions that you see there. I want you to see it very clearly. You saw when I started, the app was looking for a wallet because this, where did that come from? It comes from init. And then from there, that is where we see this front-end testing and logging. Let me load it so that I show you quickly how this is very helpful. Right, from here you can see started, then you can see the Cardano window was found. So, and it is zipped. standard. Then it peels out the lace. You can follow you can see integrated front-end testing. It tests all the JavaScript objects, passes them if they are supplying correct data, and fail. At the moment here, I don't see anything failing, because most of the time you need to correct all the red and the failures. Here you'll be having fail, then it will tell you exactly where it is failing, and then you can toggle stack traces. This one is only giving us pass fail, but you can go and open more of the. Let's look at it here. We can run only logs when you put this on. We can show stack traces when we turn this on. This actually complements Coxylib a lot. Let's just run it now. So now what you get are logs with stack traces, and it gives you more information, useful information, all the way. Like, for example, you can see wallet, especially when there is a failure. You can go through and see where it is happening. Is wallet enabled? Yes, true. If it is not, you can see it by just toggling this. I can toggle this and say I only want to see test only, passing or failing test. Right, let's just run this. You will not understand you can see I only see passing and failing only. Then you can also switch to property-based testing and indicate how many number of tests per function, how many times a function must be tested with what data range. Explore more of this Jimba for front-end testing, but here the main tool that I am doing a video for everyone is the Coxylib. Come to this website Coxylib.xyz and get more information here. And here are some other tools, or let me say applications, that I used Coxylib to build and are working. The tokenization and fractionalization of real estate. It's working. It's working. I hope we can also see here the front. See, there it is. Coxylib. Advantage of coming integrated with front-end testing. So you can view the market, see all this pulling up of blockchain data. You can buy with Ether, buy shares with Ether. This one is working. It was a Catalyst funded project and it passed, and it was closed. Why? Because of the Coxylib. So here I'm showing you that the Coxylib works. Okay, it's not yet good for production development, but it is on the road towards production. What do you need here? Here I wanted to show you this, that it is working and it is integrated, it is working. From here you can see now the window is ready. Then it pulls out my wallet address, and then you can see my pub key hash of the beneficiary of a previous beneficiary. This is the beneficiary who is going to withdraw, and here is the proxy deadline. converting dates into POXIC is done behind by Helios Coxylib. And then here is our smart contract address, which we can check on the Explorer. You can submit the vesting claim and run. Right. This one, I've told you, we can use Cybo from ICANN. Do your smart contracting. We can take all ICANN smart contract, compile them to Cybo, come here and build up a front end. And then it will run on a static website, on web applications. If you want to use Node.js, it will work because this is vanilla JavaScript. It will work all across JavaScript frameworks that people have. So this opens up the whole world of static websites, web application, Node.js, cPanel, shared hosting into the Cardano development. I think this demo is what I wanted to show everyone about this Coxylib library. I'm improving on it because we really need it. We are working with it and we are using it. It is something that any developer is welcome to come and assist with this, make it better and robust. Thanks to some of my team. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. I hope this opens your mind and see where we are coming from. We are not what we call the complicated developers. We are very simple developers from around the world. We want everyone to have a nice, easy experience with Cardano. Thank you.